single night and every single day. I'ma do my thing, I'ma do my thing. So don't you worry about me, I'ma be okay.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Oikos. Today we are back on the ZooCrafting server. We have returned from our expedition to the island of Tasmania, where we gathered quite a few animals to add to our collection and to the adoption clinic. And today we will be checking out how they are getting on over in the QA centre. We've also got some plants to deal with, and we will be visiting other people's homes because we need to let them know that there are new arrivals here, that they are welcome to come and check out. So I'm here in the teleport room. This is where I came back to when we returned, and I just want to show you that I added our first treasure to the room. So this is one of the, I don't know why I keep pressing that. This is one of the Lomatia tasmanica saplings, or it's not technically a sapling, it's a cutting, that we got last episode, and I've potted it up and added it here to represent the journey that we just went on. So we will be adding things each time we go on a journey, whether that is to the sword holder, or to this cabinet, or to the drawer, or just an actual item that we can place down. I keep walking into these prickly bushes. But yes, so this is from our first expedition, so it's going to stay there. But there are some more, and we'll go check them out in a minute. So let's head on down stairs. Parvo's on right now, which is unusual because usually nobody's on when I record. So let's go to the QA center. I think there's anything. We don't have any mail, do we? No, I don't think so. Haven't seen anything around. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do. So, off camera, I went ahead and brought all the animals over to the quarantine and adoption centre. And don't worry about that sign. I don't know why, but every single time I log on, the font is positioned in a slightly different place on the sign. Sometimes it's in the right place, sometimes it's not. I don't know how to fix it, so we're just going to leave it, to be honest with you. So, hello Clarissa, welcome, please check the book. So, I think I've showed you the book before. Obviously nobody's signed it yet because I haven't let anybody know. But we've put our animals in, so you've seen Mr. Bear before. And then if you look in these, we've got the Tasmanian Devils. And that's more Tasmanian Devils. And so is that. Where are the... Okay, they're over here. And we've got the Thylacines. So they're the two animals, other than the kookaburra eggs, which I'll show you in a minute, that we brought back with us. And I've paired them all up, and I've put them into their respective holdings until they're ready to be released into the breeding program, or taken away by somebody for their own collections if they adopt them. So let's just go ahead and look what the signs say. So these two signs are basically the same, and you've got Max and Claire in this one, and Sunny and Finley in this one. So, and these two pairs are going to be entered into my breeding project here at Oikos. So they're not up for adoption, and that's the wrong button. It does say neither are up for adoption, and it just has some information about them, that Claire has immunity and Max has high resistance and stuff like that. And then at the bottom of all of the signs, I've got a thing that says donations of whatever are welcome. So it will say what donations are welcome for each different pair of animals. And then other ZooCrafters can come and put donations in this chest. And they're inexpensive things. They're things like old toys, or carpets, or what have we got? Eggs, because I thought that would be a good enrichment item for the Thylacines. I don't think I have one on this one, but yeah. They're really sort of basic things. Nothing too expensive, so people don't have to go out of their way to donate. And it's just because some people, I'm assuming, they'll want to help out the QA centre, but they won't necessarily want to adopt an animal, which is completely understandable, so that's why the donation box is there. And what else? Okay, so over here we've got the elderly devil and the younger devil. So if you remember, these were the two that were in the Devil Rescue Centre that was run by Andrew and Marie. I had to think really hard then what their names were. And yes, these two are up for adoption. And they're up for adoption as a pair because I figured that as this one, the younger one, was quite young when he entered the clinic, he's probably grown up with Trixie and he's probably seen her as his mother, or as a mothering figure anyway, so I thought it would be a bit unfair to split them up. So they're up for adoption as a pair, so if somebody wants to take a Tasmanian devil home with them, they're going to have to take both of these. And then it says, elderly devil Trixie, and Trixie was a name suggested by somebody in the comments, and younger devil Lane, and I named the younger devil Lane after somebody in the comments who gave, I don't want to say the best, but the most accurate reason for why the female devils are immune. So if you remember, I asked people to leave comments about why they thought that only the very small number of female devils were immune to the disease. And there were quite a few comments, but the closest one was left by somebody called Lane. And, right, I'm going to try and explain this to you in not the simplest way, but the easiest way without rambling. So what Lane basically said was that because the female devils have 2 X chromosomes, and I'll explain what that means in a second, that gives them a better chance of being immune. And that's more or less correct. It's not quite worded correctly, but the idea behind it is more or less accurate. And so, if you know anything about mammal biology or genetics, you'll know that males, or men if it's a human, have 2 pairs of chromosomes are X and Y, and females have 2 pairs of chromosomes that are X and X. They also have other chromosomes, but they're the same for, what is this? The irate sloth was slain by horse mob? What? Is there anything in it? Where did I get wild carrots from? Where did I get... I have no idea what is even happening. What was I saying? Okay, so yeah, so boys have X and Y and girls have X and X. And that doesn't represent a name, that actually represents the shape of the chromosomes. So boys actually have a shorter chromosome, the Y, which is shorter than the X one that the girls have. And when it comes to Tasmanian devils, obviously the girls have the 2 X's, so they have a slightly longer chromosome. And on that extra bit is where there is a very small chance of the gene that leads to immunity of devil facial tumour disease existing. So it can't exist on the male chromosome because the male chromosome doesn't have that bit for it to be on. So that's why it's only females. And the reason it's only 6 females is because it's created by a recessive allele. So basically what that means is you have to inherit it from both your mother and father in order to be immune to the disease. And that means it has to exist on both chromosomes, so it can only exist in females because they have the 2 bits either side of the X. And it can't exist on the males because even if they had it on one side of the Y, they don't have it on the other bit because it's not the same length. So, yeah, I hope that explains it. Females have a very small chance of being immune if they inherit the immune gene from both parents, and it's represented on the X allele, or genome, or chromosome. I'm getting confused. I hope that made sense. That's the simplest way I could think to describe it. You can read the comments because quite a few people were really close. My friend Ken was really close, and as I said, Lane, who I named the younger devil after, was the closest. There's nothing wrong with his explanation, he just didn't recessive alleles and why only a very small number of females are immune. But yeah, if you're confused, you can read the comments and hopefully that should clear it up a little bit for you. But yeah, like I said, Trixie and Lane are available for adoption as a pair, and hopefully somebody will come along one day and leave a comment in the book saying they want me to drop them off at their house, and I will do that, and I'll bring some items with them. So I think it might say... No, it doesn't, but I will add at one point some of their special care items that will be needed. So yeah, over here we've got the 4 thylacines, who I haven't named yet. So if there's a name that you really want me to name them, leave that in the comments and I will do it, but I just haven't thought of any yet, or I just hadn't got round to doing it. So 2 females, 2 males, they all need names, so feel free to do that, bearing in mind they're pairs. So if there's like a pair of names that you want that you think go well together, say that as well. They've got food and water and stuff like that. And then over here, the last 2 animals and the last 2 that are up for adoption, we have Mike and Ike. So I'm sure quite a few of you know what Mike and Ike is. And I thought it was a cute name to name these because they're 2 brothers. They are the 2 orphan thylacines that we found hiding underneath the silo. So if you remember, there was the little farm girl, her name was Sarah, and she'd been looking after them for quite a while because she didn't want her dad to shoot them because her dad was a farmer, and back in that time it was a done thing for farmers to shoot thylacines. They were quite common then, and obviously they're extinct now, but we rescued Mike and Ike with the intention of bringing them to the adoption centre because we wanted somebody to adopt them. So Mike and Ike, thylacines, 2 lovely orphan Tasmanian tigers rescued by me. They're brothers and will need to be adopted together. They require no extra specialist care other than what would be provided after adoption. So that's the items that I would bring with them if somebody, if somebody wanted to adopt them. So they're available as pair for adoption. Please log in the book, blah blah blah, basic stuff. So yes, and then this one is empty. So I'm thinking that when the kookaburra eggs hatch, which I'm not sure how long that will be, but it probably won't be too long. Yes, thank you, Clarissa. I only want to keep 1 to add into my collection because I'm not going to set up a breeding population. So I'm probably going to put the other one here, so another kookaburra here. And I'm thinking that if anybody on the server is going to want to adopt a kookaburra, it's probably our friend here that's on right now. He is, after all, the bird person. So once there's a kookaburra in here, maybe you could all put in his comments section that there is a bird that needs adopting, and that I think he would be the perfect host for it. So yes, but that's all to come in the future. So I think that's it for the QA Centre today, other than we've got to go and let people know that it's here and that they can come check out the animals. I added some plants. I just thought it looked nice. I don't think anything else is new about it. So let's go outside and check out the propagation area. So this is where we put the plants, or some of the plants from the expedition. So I wanted to set up a thing where if people wanted to come over to my base but they didn't want to adopt an animal, they could still take something back with them for free. And what I've done is I've put the King's Holly in the propagation area. So if you remember from last time, we discussed how, in my opinion, King's Holly is a really amazing plant. And I told you all the facts about it, or at least I tried to. I hope it made sense. And here I have potted up all of the cuttings that we took from it. So we took 9. I've left 1 in my treasure room. So there's 8 here. So we've got 8 plants of King's Holly. And they are free for anybody to come along and take. So they can just do that. And then they've got their own King's Holly in their hand that they can take back with them to their base. And if they're a bit confused, I've left this box for them. So it says, care guides and information, have you spoken to Froggy yet? So this is Froggy, and this is her dog Puggles, who just is rough. He was running around and I didn't want to kill him, so I made him her dog. I don't know where he came from. Pugs have decided to start spawning around the area for some reason. I wonder if this is Pugs over here. Oh, what? There's a thing? What's down here? No idea. Well, we'll just ignore that for the time being. How do I get back to over here? But yeah, so, Puggles is her dog, and let's go ahead and speak to her. So, hello there, I'm Froggy, resident botanist here at Oikos. This is our propagation area, a sheltered place where young and rare plants start their lives. At the moment we have some flora that is representative of the island of Tasmania, and you're in luck, we have a surplus of King's Holly, a very, very special plant. So, you are welcome to take a specimen home with you, pot included. If you want to know more about the King's Holly, please check the chest beside me. If you're taking a plant with you today, feel free to take a book as well. Thank you for stopping by and enjoy your day. Oh, and that's my dog Puggles. He doesn't bite. So yeah, we've already discussed Puggles. So like she said, they can look at this book and it should tell them everything they need to know about the King's Holly. And yeah, any queries, watch episode 6. So I think, is that this episode? Or next episode? I can't remember. It's either last episode or this episode, but it doesn't matter. Or they can contact me directly. But it tells them everything they need to know about the plant, so... Oh, that's cool. You can see the thing inside. Did not know that would happen. But yes, so... If somebody comes over to the base, they can come take a plant, they can pick a book, and it should let them know everything that they need to know about the plant. So that's cool. I think that's everything over here. Is it? Yeah, I think so. So let's go over back to my house and let's look where I put the kookaburra eggs, because I think it's kind of cute. And I know it seems like I'm being a bit egotistical, but I think this is quite a good idea. So here we've got the nest with the kookaburra eggs in, 10% chance of spawning, but that's not how we're going to run the story through. And then they've got this little light up here, and I thought it would act like an incubator to keep them warm. Obviously there's no parent kookaburra to come and sit on the eggs or anything like that. So a motorcycle just went straight past my window. I don't know if you heard that. But yeah, they've got this light to keep them warm. So hopefully in a few episodes' time, these will hatch. And then I can add one to our zoo once it's built. And we can put the other one in the adoption centre. So I keep pressing the wrong button and opening up the tab list. So anyway, come over here. I've got some things. So I've got 8 of these books, and it's called New Arrivals. And basically this is a book, it's quite long actually, but it's just letting everybody know, well not everybody, but it's letting some of the people on the server know that they can come over to the QA Centre and the propagation area, and they are welcome to sign for adoption or take a plant with them. Because I know not everyone has time to watch, everyone's episodes. So you've got to go let them know. And I've only got 8 because I figured that there would be people on the server that currently aren't in a position to either adopt or want to adopt or want to come over or stuff like that. So I don't know why I'm looking at this list because that's not the same list. But yeah, so I've got 8, and also we only have 8 plants. So we're going to head on over to 8 bases today, I think. So is that everything? Yeah, I don't think anything's new. I showed you the QA Centre and propagation, so yeah, let's head on over to... Okay, yeah, let's do Alex. I think Alex would appreciate it. So, hopefully I don't crash, because I'm going to be teleporting a lot. And apparently I don't have the newest version of the NPC file. But also people don't have my NPC file yet, so hopefully I'm going to have that sent out to them today. So, raise lever to indicate new mail. Well, there's mail in here. But the lever is not... What happens if I raise the lever? Is it literally just so he sees the lever's up? Okay, well. Either way, we're going to leave him a book. And I bought chests and signs just in case somebody didn't have a mailbox. But yeah, so that's Alex's. And I don't know what that is over there. But if you haven't seen Alex's base before, it's amazing. I know Luca, I think maybe Pavo have been here in episodes, so you can watch their episodes to see what it looks like inside, because I don't really have time right now. I swear to God there was just an arrow here. Okay, never mind. I thought he had one of those ghost arrows that, don't despawn. Maybe I fixed it. See you, Jacob. Oh, okay. I thought he meant that, he could see me. And I was like, where? Is he spying on me? But no, he left. So maybe maybe that can be my job. I can be the ghostly arrow remover, because apparently I just made it despawn. But anyway, that's not the point. So... See, I don't think I'm going to give one to Edson because I don't think he's in the position yet to adopt anything. I don't even think he has his house fully built yet. I could be wrong, and if I've got one left over, maybe we'll go back to Edson's place. But right now I'm going to leave that. But I think I'm going to go to Erin's house. And I know she's working on a raccoon exhibit. And I'm thinking that if she wants to do another exhibit after the raccoons, that the Tasmanian devils would be really good for her, because they're kind of similar size, similar requirements, kind of. They're just similar looking animals. The skin for the Tasmanian devils is based off of the raccoon model. So, look, she has one as well. I don't know how I did it last time. I'm sorry, Erin, I tried. But yeah, does she have a mailbox? That's what I want to know. I hope I didn't walk past it. She has a thing. Oh, this is... Oh, look, she's got the geode that we gave her. Oh, that's nice. I don't think... What is this? Oh, I don't know if that's her pet. I don't want to kill it. Right, hold on. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where did it go? Okay, it's there. Why? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put it back just in case she has a very angry pet rat. Okay, so I don't think she has a mailbox. Does she? I'm not being blind, am I? I don't think she does, so I'm gonna leave it here. And I'm gonna put it, oh, I didn't just break the flowers. I'm sorry, I got rid of your flowers. My bad. Let's give her a book. Let's give her a thing. What should I say? News. Make sure you have... No. I was going to say make sure you have the NPC file, but I think I'll just send a Skype message. So actually I'm just going to say from Jacob. Can't spell my own name. How do I do that? There we go. News from Jacob, and then I put the book in, didn't I? So, okay, so that's Erin's place done. Let's head on back. Oh, I wonder if she had a what they called, post box up here. What's this? Zoology. Dex? I don't know. Hello, do you trade? No. Okay, well I don't think that was a post place anyway. Where did we come from? Did we come from up here? We're looking for Mr. Hoppers. Oh, okay, here he is. Okay. So yeah, I don't think she has a post box, so it was a good thing that we actually brought the chest. So, okay, no. I don't know about Ivy. I think she's I'm gonna go over to her base and see if she's built anything since the last time I was here. And if she hasn't, I'm gonna assume she's been a bit busy and hasn't been on. Yeah, I don't think she's added anything, so I'm not gonna leave her a book either for the exact same reason, because I don't think she's in the position to act on it yet. See, I want to go to Mara's, but I know that Mara hasn't been on for a while because she's still got all this mail. And I put my mail in here, didn't I? So I think I'm going to put a book here for her as well. How am I going to do this? There we go. So when she does come on, that's there for her. Telepenguin. Who's after Mara? Narane. Let's go to Narane's. I know Narane is mostly coastal or marine based in her exhibits, but what is that? There's an Easter egg over there. But that doesn't mean that she doesn't want one of the plants, because she can come and take a plant. So I'm going to leave her a book, and I think I'm supposed to put this. Oh, I didn't put Erin's rat thing back. Let's go back to Erin's house and leave the rat. I'm imagining it's not her rat, but her house seemed pretty well lit up, so I don't know how it would have spawned if she hadn't put it there herself. Do you know what I mean? So I think I'm going to put it back. Hopefully, if it isn't hers, it doesn't kill her, because then I'm going to feel kind of bad. But yeah, let's put you in there. Nope, stay out. There we go. And then let's put this up here, so I have a free hand. I don't know about you guys, but I hate running around with something in my hand. I like to be able to see my actual hand. So I always like having an empty space. but I think that might just be me. I know a lot of people like to have a sword. And when you play parkour maps, they sometimes give you things because people like to just hold things in their hand. But personally, that's not for me. But anyway, so we just went to Narene. So let's go to Parvo's. And he just logged off. I don't think he has a mailbox either. I could be wrong. What was that? Okay, it was a light. Do you know what? Don't mind me, but it's making me lag. So toggle downfall. And there we go, that should be better. So yeah, I don't think he has... What the hell is that? What is that? Okay, we're gonna go look at that in a second. But yeah, I don't think he has a post box either. And when he comes on, he's gonna be like, what? I just saw him and he hadn't said he was giving me anything. But yeah, I'm gonna give him a thing. And what did I write on Aaron's one? So I think I put, cannot type. Nope, still can't type. Nope. Okay. News. That's... Do you know what? I need help. Like, I can't type at all. What the hell? Okay. News from Jacob. And we're going to go like that. And actually, Parvo's already read the book about the King's Holly because he was online when I wrote it and I wanted to make sure it made relative sense to people. So I asked him to read it then. But he hasn't read this book, and he hasn't been into the QA Centre, so it should still be a surprise. But yeah, news from Jacob. So let's go over and look at what this is. Also, love these sunflowers. How do you make them? Can I steal one? But I won't steal one right now. That would be a bit rude. What are you? Oh, you're called Happy Birthday. Interesting. Wait, weren't you in his house? I don't know. But what is this? What? In memory of Fawkes, the trusty phoenix. Your name's Kasai. What do you do? Do you not move? Do you like set me on fire? Oh! Was I not meant to do that? Can you go back? Can you, thank you. Just stay there and don't go anywhere. Is this from the birds mod? This is cool. Well, I want myself one of those at some point. Can you fly on it? I don't know. I don't want to check in case it suffocates in a ball or something. But that was cool. But yeah, so we've left Parvo a thing. Who's next? Oh, Luca. Let's go to Luca. Do I really have... Oh no, I have 3 left. So I think this is his mailbox here. What is that? There's a fox on your roof. When delivering mail, please pull up the lever. Oh, he's got the vanishing frames. That's cool. Okay, so let's give him a new arrivals book. And let's... I haven't seen him online for a while. Let's head back to the pig porter. Who's next? Let's go to Seri's house next. I know she's planning to visit soon anyway, so I'm okay with leaving her. I really hope I don't crash. Because sometimes when I come over to her house, that does happen. Not today, and she doesn't have any mail, so this should be okay. Let's leave a book here. New arrivals. Let's put the thing up. There we go. This is so pretty. Oh, look, the hedgehog. I haven't seen any of the hedgehogs. Maybe they don't spawn naturally, I'm not sure. I haven't seen any other than that one, I don't think. Let's go back to here. Who's next? I think I only have 1 left. So I think we're going to go to Kay's and not Winter's, because I think Winter is focusing on dinosaurs. Well, but I don't know because I don't think Kay's building exhibits at the moment. And I think Winter, because she's doing the dinosaur thing, she might like the plant because it's an ancient plant that would have been not alive at the same time as the dinosaurs, but it would fit in with a prehistoric theme. I think I'm going to leave one at Winter's base. And I've never been here before, so there might be some lag. Okay. Does she have... where's her house? Does she have a mailbox? Is it this way? How do you zoom in on the map? That's what I want to know. That'll do. Is that her house over there? I really don't know where to go. What is this? Ah, lag. Okay. There's a chimney. I wonder if I can drop down to her house. Is it down there? Oh, okay. This must be her place. What does that say? Something canopy. Gemstone? Yeah, gemstone. So, where's the entrance to your house? Oh, okay, there's a path. Oh, there was a bridge. Okay, that would have made a lot more sense. What are these? Interesting. But yes, is this where people leave her what are these? Happy summertime. Ooh, okay. Summer snacks, and you're invited by Gamer K. So I'm gonna assume this is her. What are you? You have a weird thing. I've never seen that before. Okay, that's cool. But let's, is she gonna see it though? If I leave it, I'm gonna leave it here so she sees it. And I hope it's not an intrusion. How do you, I'm gonna have to put it on this side. There we go. Yeah, I didn't mess it up that time. News from Jacob. And let's do that. There we go. So there's no way she can't see this now. So let's head on back. So I don't have any more books. But I don't know if we should leave one at Kay's. I might do that off camera. And also, if you think that I should go leave one at Edson and Ivy's place as well. Was there anyone else? I'm not okay. Relic Ruins, Cyrus. Yeah, okay, so I think the only other people are Kay, Edson, and Ivy. So I'm probably going to go give one to Kay off camera because I did intend to. If you think that I should give one to Ivy and Edson, say in the comments, and I will go do that. But I just don't know if they would be interested in it right now. But I could be completely wrong, and you probably know better than I do. So yeah, so I think that's everything. Yeah, I think that is everything. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. We didn't really do much. We just looked at what I've been doing off camera. We went and let everybody know that they can come over to the QA Centre and that they're welcome to make adoptions or take a plant with them, which I really hope people do. But yeah, I've been the Irate Sloth, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!